Yo, what is up YouTube? Lee the Captain here. And how much VRA, Veracity's ecosystem token, in order to potentially become a crypto millionaire? However, before I continue on any further, please keep in mind that I am not a financial advisor. These are all just hypothetical scenarios, and there's absolutely no guarantee that any of it is going to happen. In addition, I think it's important to note how as of right now, at the time of this recording, the current circulating supply of VRA is sitting at around 10.2 billion. So just keep in mind that as the circulating supply changes, these calculations may be affected as well. But with that being said, let's now take a look at some hypothetical millionaire scenarios. If we take a look at this, if VRA were to go to the price of 25 cents, it would be a 50x from here. And at that point, you would need to own 4 million VRA in order to become a millionaire, which as of right now is worth $20,000. And when I say $20,000, I get it. It's a lot. A lot of people, they don't even have that in their entire crypto portfolio, let alone their bank account. But even despite that, I still think that VRA going to the price of 25 cents is quite amazing nonetheless, because keep in mind, again, right, it's a 50x from here. So if theoretically, if I were to put $1,000 into VRA right here, right now, and VRA, let's say during the next bull run, were to go to the price of 25 cents, I would have managed to, at that point, turn my $1,000 into $50,000. I mean, isn't that insane? Carajo. And now, that won't make anyone a millionaire, but again, right, turning a grand into 50 grand, it's very impressive nonetheless. And now, I want to talk about the next price target for VRA, and that is VRA at the price of 32 cents, which, by the way, is a 64x from here. And at that point, in order to become a millionaire, you will need to own 3,125,000 VRA, which is currently worth $15,625. And personally speaking, do I believe that VRA could hypothetically go to the price of 32 cents during the next bull run? I think so. And a major reason why I think so, I think is going to boil down to the fact that Verasity has rock solid, that's what she said, fundamentals, because Verasity is an open ledger ecosystem that aims to bring trust and transparency to digital advertising and payments. And more specifically, when it comes to the Verasity ecosystem, there's something very famous called Veraviews. And Veraviews is an open ledger advertising ecosystem that utilizes Veracity's patented proof-of-view fraud identification technology. That right there is a mouthful. Again, that's what she said. And here's the thing, even Veracity themselves claim that Veraviews is the most powerful, transparent, and auditable advertising ecosystem for preventing ad fraud based on open ledger principles. And I think this right here is amazing, because when we take a look at ad fraud right now, aka advertising fraud, it's a big problem as of right now. As a matter of fact, according to an article by Forbes, they mentioned how, according to a study done by Juniper Research, it is estimated that by 2028, over $170 billion could potentially be wasted due to ad fraud, which is totally unacceptable. Again, right? Ad fraud, it's a major issue, and Veraviews, it's actually trying to solve a real-world problem, which I find very fantastic. And now when I say this, some of the Veracity critics out there, they may say, oh, you know, the VRA token, it's useless, it has no use case, but I disagree, because, for instance, the VRA token can be used on Veraviews for funding ad campaigns on its advertising stack. So again, VRA, it has an amazing use case. But when it comes to the Veracity ecosystem, it doesn't end there, because there's also something called the Vera wallet, which Veracity themselves, they also claim that it's one of the most secure crypto wallets out there. And now, this is a bold claim, but I won't dispute that, because Veracity has amazing fundamentals. As a matter of fact, the Vera wallet allows the VRA token to be staked, and even rewards could yield up to 15% per year. I mean, isn't that crazy? Again, I'm going to say this, carajo, porra. That's absolutely unbelievable. And now, here's a crazy statistic for you, because on Vera Wallet, there's currently over 300,000 users, which is insane in my opinion. And also, when it comes to the Veracity ecosystem just overall, there's over 500,000 community members, over 20 language communities, and also, Veracity even has been awarded 6 patents so far. I mean, Veracity, from top to bottom, it's incredible in my opinion. And when I take that into consideration, I do believe that its ecosystem token called VRA could hypothetically at least go to the price of 32 cents during the next bull run. And now, I want to talk about the next milestone for VRA, and that is VRA at the price of 40 cents. And if VRA were to go to the price of 40 cents, at that point, you would need to own 2.5 million VRA in order to become a millionaire, which as of right now is worth $12,500. And personally speaking, do I believe that VRA could reach this during the next bull run? I believe so. And the reason why I think this could happen, I think it's going to come down to the fact that Verasity, it's focused on the right market. Because if we take a look at this, according to Precedence Research, the global digital ad spending market size is expected to surpass $1 trillion by 2032. I mean, that's insane. That's just around 8 years away at this point. Clearly, I think that Verasity, it's focused on the right market. And I think that as the global digital ad spending market continues to grow moving forward, I think so will amazing projects, much like Verasity. And when I take that into consideration, I don't see why VRA during the next bull run won't hypothetically at least go to the price of 40 cents. I think it's clearly focused on the right market. And now, I want to take a look at a gigantic and massive, that's what she said, milestone for VRA. And that is VRA at the price of 50 cents. And at that point, you will need to own 2 million VRA in order to become a millionaire, which as of right now is worth $10,000. And do I believe that this could hypothetically happen during the next bull run? I believe that it could hypothetically happen, and a major reason why I think is going to come down to the fact that the next bull run could be so legendary. Because if we take a look at this, according to Crypto.com research, there's currently over 570 million people around the world owning cryptocurrencies. That's over 500 million people owning cryptos as of right now. And just to give this number some context, when we take a look back in 2021, during that crazy bull run at that time, there was roughly only around 300 million people owning cryptos. So when you take a look at that, right, currently over 570 million. Back then in 2021, during that bull run, around 300 million. As of right now, there's nearly double the amount of crypto owners that we saw just back around 2.5 years ago during that insane bull run. So just think about this, right? If the 2021 bull run was already that crazy, with roughly only around 300 million people owning cryptos, just imagine what the next bull run could look like, especially now that we have this many people owning cryptos. I mean, man, during the next bull run, I think all of the FOMO, buying pressure, buying volume, and as well as the altcoin season that we saw just back in 2021 could very well be amplified in such a fantastic way. So when I consider just how insane the next bull run could be, and when I consider just how incredible Verasity is, I don't see why its ecosystem token won't hypothetically at least go to the price of 50 cents during the next bull run, and during the process make all of those Verasity critics come running over to their girlfriend's boyfriend's grandma and start begging for that used vibrator Taylor Swift edition. It's going to be a little bit embarrassing if you ask me, but hey, I'm extremely bullish on Verasity. I think that VRA is a sleeping giant. That's what she said. And if you want to check out a very interesting video, make sure to go ahead and click on this thumbnail right here. It's a very fantastic video, and I think you all would really love it. It's been Lee the Captain. Catch you all in the next one. I'm out. Peace. Bye.